Hello, and welcome to this tutorial on how to complete the Counselor Education Field Binder in TK20. We recommend that you use either Google Chrome or Safari when working in TK20. From the TK20 homepage, click on the Field Experience tab on the left side panel. From here, you will see the Field Experience binders that you are required to complete. To access a binder, click on the title of the binder in blue. For this tutorial, I will access the Counseling End of Semester binder. However, you will see a similar view in both the Mid-Semester binder and the Liability Insurance and Confidentiality Agreement binder. You will see multiple tabs across the top of the binder. The first tab contains your placement information as well as due dates for your binder. You will also see tabs for each of the requirements that you must complete for this binder. Finally, you will see an Assessment tab where you can view your supervisor evaluations. First, let's click on the Site and Supervisor Evaluation tab. On the left side of the screen, you will see instructions for this tab. This will explain what needs to be completed or uploaded for each requirement. In this case, you will be completing a form. To do this, click the Select button on the right side of the screen. This will open up the form you need to complete. Note that all fields marked in red with an asterisk are mandatory fields that must be completed in order to submit the form. Once you have completed the form, click on the green Add button at the bottom right corner of the form. After clicking Add, you will notice that there is now a hyperlink to the form you just completed where the Select button used to be. If you need to edit your form, simply click on that hyperlink. It is very important that you click the Save button each time you work on a tab in your binder so that you do not lose your work. Do not click the Submit button until you have completed all of the requirements of the binder. Next, let's click on the Practicum Internship Summary Sheet tab. Again, note the instructions on the left side of the screen. In this tab, you will be uploading a file to the binder. To do so, click Select. There are two ways to upload a file from your computer. The first option is to click the green Select File button, which will open up a file explorer. You can then select the document you want to upload and then click Open. The second option is to drag and drop the file from your desktop to the gray Drag and Drop Files Here box. Be sure that you see Upload Success in green, as this indicates that your file attached properly. After uploading your document, if you realize you have uploaded the wrong one, simply click on the X button to the far right of the file name. Then you can upload the correct document. Fill out the other required fields, if any, in the form. Please note, do not upload files underneath the heading Do Not Upload Documents below. Once complete, click the green Add button at the bottom right corner of the form. Again, notice that there is now a hyperlink to the form you just completed where the Select button used to be. If you need to edit your form or the document that you uploaded, simply click on that hyperlink. Also, don't forget to click the Save button each time you work on a tab. Do not click the Submit button until you have completed all of the requirements of the binder. In order to view your site and university supervisor's evaluations, click on the Assessment tab. Here, you will see hyperlinks to the evaluations. All the way to the right of the title, you will see the name of the person who completed it. Click on the link for the evaluation you would like to view. Scroll through the evaluation to see your ratings. If you would like to print the evaluation, click on the Print Friendly View link at the top right corner of the evaluation. This will open the evaluation in a new tab where you can use your browser's printer function to print. For optimal printing, please use Google Chrome or Safari. Once you are done looking at your evaluation, click the X at the top right corner to close the evaluation. While all of the other tabs in your binder have different requirements, you will follow the same processes to complete them. Be sure to read the instructions carefully for each tab. Once you have completed the requirements of all the tabs in your binder, you are ready to submit. To do so, click on the green Submit button at the bottom right corner of the binder. It will ask you which tabs you would like to submit. Select the checkbox next to each of the tabs. Then click Submit again. Then click OK. After submitting, if you need to regain access to edit your binder, as long as your supervisors have not begun their assessments, you can recall your binder. To do so, click the checkbox next to the name of the binder you wish to recall. Then click the recall icon. Then select the tab or tabs that you would like to recall and press recall again. If it does not allow you to recall your binder, you will have to contact your university supervisor and ask them to unlock it for you. Thank you for watching this tutorial. If you have any additional questions, please contact us at tk20@wcupa.edu or call us at 610-436-2085.